Good morning. Very wintry, beautiful morning here actually in central Devon. Just thought I would give my thoughts on this atrocity that was carried out in UK Parliament yesterday, where they voted to not have a public inquiry into the mass industrial scale rape of English and Sikh, I guess Hindu girls, by the Muslim men. And something that we've been going on about for years, and I think I first became really aware of it in 2015. That's when I ceased to be a head chef in a hotel and restaurants, and I sat in a taxi and I started just finding out and got overwhelmed with rage that this was going on, but got very active on Facebook and things like that. This is before I started doing YouTube, thinking foolishly that once everyone else was aware of this, they'd be equally outraged, and en masse, the British public would demand that this stops, and the inquiries back then. But there you go. It shows to tell you not everyone is like that, and some people that are just really comfy are less likely to complain. And it disgusts me, but we need to also at the same time welcome those people now that are waking up, and give them the impetus to get heavily involved. The more people, the merrier. I've written to my Conservative MP this morning, and actually I was quite restrained. But anyway, I want to talk mostly about the Tory party. So, they all of a sudden care. All of a sudden they care because they've only just found out about this atrocity. Yeah, so for me it just highlights what utter scumbags they are. It's now politically convenient for them to speak on these things. Now, I really hope, and I put this in the email I sent to my MP, Mel Stripe, I think his name is, that I hope from now you voted for this public inquiry, and obviously it's been done, you don't just go, oh well, and leave it. Now, I fully expect virtually every single one of these Tories to do, well, they'll just be, which way is the wind blowing? What should I do? What's best for my career? Disgusting people. I despise them with every fibre in my body. They'll only do it if it's convenient for them and their career. Honestly, it's evil. The benevolency of evil, whatever it's called, something like that. Obviously, no surprise that the Labour all voted it down. They're voting in line with their party, and obviously quite a lot of people that will vote for them, I guess, would be upset with them if they wanted to have a closer look at this evil. I don't know where else to go with this, really, other than saying something along these lines. This is what I was sort of mulling over, is if there was a sort of a bit of a rebel breakaway within Labour, and you had, let's say, 80 to 100 MPs that were going, now, do you know what, we're going to vote for this. I wonder then if the Tory whip would have been, no, hang on, we do not want this inquiry, because, well, our paymasters, our globalists, the people that are still trying to get everyone to accept that diversity is our strength, and that multiculturalism can only be good, they don't want this inquiry. They don't want people literally en masse discovering how evil this ideology actually is, because it is based on their ideology. It's not an accident that they happen to be Pakistani or happen to be Muslim. It's part of their doctrine. Their prophet did this. He would take sex slaves. He would conquer. He would kill the Jews or the Christian fathers, and then he would enslave their wives and daughters to be his sex slaves. It is disgusting, and it's halal within Islam to do this, to take the kafir, whatever your right hand possesses. People need to start looking more and more into Islam to really find out what it's about. And it will keep you awake at night when you realise that our establishment has been deliberately importing this in huge numbers. So So I guess now, I don't know. I mean, it does feel like we're at a turning point in the general public consciousness that people are now, you know, that it seems to be okay to talk about it. I mean, obviously, my activism goes. I don't get any reach here on YouTube, but it's in my day-to-day interactions with people, and I'm always just trying to find out if there's a point there for a pressure point there for me to just put a bit of pressure on, just to see how whether they're prepared to sort of join, you know, say something. I'm quite delicate how I do it, but for those that think I'm waterboarding people or something like that, but yeah. So I wonder how many of those Tories would just have then, it's in my conscience, or I couldn't vote, I couldn't attend Parliament, or I voted against. You know, they would have done. They would have, no matter what. If Labour was going to try to bring this through, the rest of the Tories would have joined up. The Uni Party would have come together to quell it. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblings. I don't know what you think, but don't for a minute think that this makes the Conservative Party good. And I would recommend that you find out who your MP is, whether they're Labour, no matter what, and write to them. I used to write quite a lot to my old Conservative MP, Liam Fox, who obviously lost his seat to Labour, believe it or not. I wasn't allowed to write to him anymore, because when I did so, I was quite passionate, and I might have used a few sweary words, and I might have hurt his feelings a little bit with the things I said to him. So I was very careful with my wording. In fact, later on, when I get home from it later, I might, in the description below this video, I might just put a template of what I wrote, and you might consider writing something similar to your MP. Certainly if they were Conservative, because you can find out how they voted. You know, just Google how did my MP vote on this, and you know, eventually you'll get there. But I basically was just encouraging Mr. Mel Stripe to not let this go, and to put the welfare of the children of this country before his political career. Because I did say you will come under attack by the media, the establishment, and your own party will attack you if you continue to speak up on this matter, rather than just this one-off vote. We look a bit virtuous. Now let's crack on with business of destructing the country. Anyway, I hope you're all just trying to stay well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.